Oh my goodness, Fur! Just look at how overgrown. Oh my gosh, alright, now you're howling at me. But just look at how overgrown your exhibit has become. Oh my gosh. All right, we've got to get some of this grass out of here too. Where'd those shears I just had go? All right, right over here. We'll go ahead and clear that out. There we go. There we go. Now your exhibit is looking a little bit nicer, but I can't believe how quickly all of this stuff just grew right in. I know this is a living exhibit with living gardens, but it kind of starts crowding you guys out a little bit, huh? You do need some fresh room for your paws to stretch and a little bit of room to roam. And Spruce, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, thank you for the red wolf poo. And Redwood is also howling too. They're being pretty quiet about it, but something tells me they might start howling a little bit louder soon. All right, let's see. Can I, please? I just am trying to clean. Oh, okay, thank you, Nutmeg. I didn't really need you right off the nutmeg tree, but that's okay. Maybe if I can get over here. There we go. I can clean up the redwoods, or like the red wolf exhibit here. Oh, hey, Redwood! There you are! The happy father of my entire group. Oh my gosh, and these mushrooms have definitely gotten a little out of hand. My goodness, the red wolf exhibit is definitely flourishing. Definitely with the red wolves, and also for sure with all of the plants that grow inside of it. But taking care of the exhibit and making sure that it's nice and tidy and beautiful butterfly! Beautiful butterfly! Oh, beautiful goldfinches! But taking care of the exhibit, making sure that it's nice and tidy, and someplace where our guests can also see the red wolves is definitely part of my job too. But, hello everyone and welcome back to ZooCrafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, and we are here inside of the red wolf exhibit doing a little bit of work to tidy it up because our living gardens have definitely grown and they are kind of taking up some of the room. Let me grab this one. They're kind of taking up some of the room that we need to have inside of our red wolf exhibit for the wolves to actually roam. And while we're in here, I actually want to remove a few of the trees because it's very difficult for our guests to see the red wolves. And I think that the wolves are actually a little bit crowded for the open space that they could use to be able to play with each other and just kind of move a little bit. So we're actually going to clear out some of these trees. I'm going to go ahead and get in here. All right, maybe not quite this big one, but this one right here can definitely go. All right, and I need to be careful so I don't knock down all of the surrounding trees by removing this one. But a little bit more, make sure that none of the leaves touch it. There we are. There, that should be safe. Oh, this is so much better. And you guys know how much I love greenery and I love having plant life, but I really just felt like that was a little bit, whoa. That was a little bit too much, and that was really blocking our wolves from being able to enjoy their exhibit and us from being able to see them. What do you think, Meadow? Aw, the mama red wolf popped out to see what we were up to. I think she would appreciate having a little bit more room. I definitely think I would appreciate being able to see my wolves a little better. Let's take out this tree. I definitely would appreciate being able to see my wolves a little bit better from the main entrances. Especially once we manage to get in somebody who can actually teach people about the red wolves. All right, anything else I need to clear out of the way? You know what? Let's go ahead and move these safari nets out of the way so I have a little bit more room. Oh my gosh, this place is so overgrown. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think we're doing a very, very good thing, even though I was a little nervous about it at first. Let's take out this tree too, because we need to be able to see the wolves. And right now, that's just not even, that's a fool's errand, a fool's dream. You can't see the wolves at all with what we've currently got set up. Oh, but I could leave, oh, hi, butterfly. I could definitely leave this cute little tree stump right here. There we go. And then let's wiggle down here. And I think I accidentally popped up a couple plants. Let's get this northern pitcher plant planted again. There we go. Nice. Fur, what do you think? See, they're already moving around more. And there's that beautiful blue butterfly. I should have made, if only I had some of the gorgeous little butterfly jars. We should get some butterfly jars from the Zookeeper station before we go any further, my friends. Because this is just such, oh, look at this. Like, this is overgrown too. I really let the red wolf exhibit just kind of like grow in a bad way from neglect. Like, they can't even walk over here. They can't even sniff these really awesome old like tree leaves that are down here from our maple trees. And I want them to be able to interact with their exhibit. So let's clear this out of the way. And there we go. Very good, very good. Let's see. I'll toss out these mushrooms. And whoops. Okay, apparently there's a lot of oak leaves that want their presence to be known. I can put down the ground cover. And there we go. Oh, wonderful. Look at this. And we can pluck out these pieces. This is going to be so much better, sprucing up our red wolf exhibit, especially because it's about time pretty soon, to release our young red wolves, who are definitely old enough to become dispersal wolves, and allow their parents to have a second litter, hopefully before the end of the summer. I think that Fur and, you know, everybody, all of his siblings, they definitely are ready for their own life, and I would love to give them the ability to go to the Red Wolf National Forest. I think that's one of the first things that we'll do before we really tuck into building around the zoo. Let's see, anything else I want to clear out of the way? Gosh, this is so much better already. This is the kind of fresh start that we needed all over the zoo, if you ask me. I think we might actually clear out this tree as well, and just leave its tree trunk. And I'm already going to need a new set of shears. Oh my goodness. But this is going to look really good for them. Alright, hang in there, Redwood. And Meadow, yeah, you know, we need to see if we can find a Red Wolf educator, and we also need to see if we can find a way to be able to hear our wolves howl. Huh, we'll have to look into that. Alright, good. That's taken care of with a cute little tree stump left behind. And look at this! This is so ridiculous. It's so good to have living gardens, don't get me wrong. But look, this is another spot where the red wolves cannot even enjoy their own exhibit. They can't even walk over here because of all of the overgrown plantness. That's very bad on my part. I love my flowers and I love my plants and I love my leaves, but the wolves need to be able to roam, for crying out loud. Oh, my little picnic pickup! How did I forget about my picnic pickup? Oh, that's gonna be so darn cute and a half to be able to go and see. Oh dear, I broke my shears. Alright, well, we'll go check on that in a second. And there we go. This is so much better! Look at all of this room! The wolves have almost never been over on this side because it's been way too crowded full of leaves. I couldn't even walk through the things that we just took out. And now they can actually come over and hopefully enjoy their home. I need new shears so that we can come back here and clear up a little bit more of it, because a couple of these trees definitely need to go. And I probably need to clear out a few more spots. But that's so much better. Oh, that makes me so happy. Look at this! We'll actually be able to see them in their home now. And they'll have a big, thick forest. They still have their den. In fact, I have not even showed you guys their den properly, have I? So this is going to feel like we just walked into the Red Wolves' home to so many of you and destroyed everything. But let me make sure you guys can see their den, because it is quite a lovely place. So, and let's see, can I get, there we go. We're gonna go, oh, I actually put the string down by accident. Whoops. There we are. Let me put the string away. There we go. But, phew, all right. We have definitely spruced up and cleared out a whole bunch of overgrown parts of the red wolf's habitat. Hi, Fur. I'm so glad that you're doing well. I definitely need to bring you some food pretty soon. Maybe some of that raw rabbit, eh? And this is their beautiful den, where Meadow has been spending a lot of her time lately, making me think that they're getting ready for a new litter of wolf pups. And as you can see, we helped to build this by hand first, so that they basically showed up and managed to have a fantastic new home. But I really love it because there's a whole bunch of spots where they can just kind of curl up. There's some old bones that have been left in the floor. There's even a very interesting area where they can watch the water if they want to. And a secondary exit where they don't have to worry if they need to come out and feel like they have an escape bolt hole, the way many creatures who have dens often do. Wow, and what a view of the sunset. Yeah, I don't think our wolves have it very bad here. They've even got a big pond that they can come and play in. So, Summer, Maple, Spruce, it's so good to see all of you. Oh, a couple more spots for me to clear up. Thank you for the wolf poo. That definitely is used as fertilizer elsewhere in the zoo for sure. Alright, let me pop out here and clear up these spots. Man, I feel like a proper zookeeper now. I have scooped poo, I have cleared out sections for our wolves, I have checked in on their well-being, and I basically feel Like I belong in my own home again. Oh, let's celebrate by getting something at the beautiful Wisteria Cafe and carrying on what we can do of our grand zoo tour. But man, it feels good to work with my hands while we're doing the tour, that's for sure. So this is the absolutely gorgeous and extremely scenic with the beautiful moon rising behind it, Wisteria Cafe. And it is a gorgeous gazebo with wisteria growing across and on top of it, surrounded by these stunning lotus flowers and quite a few iron wrought benches that you can come and sit down on and enjoy. And we also happen to have quite a few delightful things available for purchase here in the cafe. Alia, she's got some of the beautiful glowing lights that look like lilies that you can put out on the water, and also some roseberry tea, lily water tea, candied rose scone, raspberry trifle, apple cinnamon scone, peanut butter cookies, raisin cookies, blueberry muffins, beautyberry turnover, blackberry Danish, coffee con leash, or however you say that, cup of coffee, coffee ice cream, and also you can get some empty teacups and some books from her, or if you bring her empty teacups or books, she will give you some coins as well. So she has something to trade too. So I think I might come over. Let's go over to our Dodo ATM. Oh, a dandelion! I want to make a wish really quickly. A wish for joy and just pursuing whatever the heck makes us happy here in this year of light. I love these dandelions. There we go. I hope the wish travels well. All right, well, let's come on down to the Dodo ATM stand, and we are going to trade the zookeeper experience that we actually earned by helping out with our adorable Wellnut Center, and we're going to get some wooden coins so that I can get a snack, and we'll leave the leftover snacks inside of my gorgeous, absolutely stunning new zookeeper station. All right, Alia, it's so good to see you again. How about, I feel like some rosemary tea, maybe? Or I kind of want a raspberry trifle, to be completely honest, and some rosemary tea. So there we go. All right, let's make ourselves comfortable. There we go. And then, whoa, we can stare inside of my head. Wow, where am I? Oh, that did not quite work how I planned. But we can enjoy our delicious rosemary tea here in the beautiful Wisteria Cafe. This would be another place that would be really fun to come with friends or have some sort of special event at. But we've got a tiny little garden over here next to the cafe. Everything is better with a small garden. We have elven gardener Ashland, who is actually one of the only elven gardeners in our world right now. But now that the Village of Light is being rebuilt, maybe we'll be able to convince more to come and share the extremely rare plants that they have access to. Ashland really loves lily pads, and so the lily pad bridge was what actually attracted her to this section of the world, and she will trade us a whole bunch of lily pads. Tiny lily pads, small lily pads, medium lily pads, normal lily pads, huge lily pads, though the huge ones cost a lot of money, just so you know. And if we bring her some of the berry powder so that she can keep her magical abilities going strong, then she'll actually give us some coins as well. So I love that. I love that everywhere we go in our world, there's a story, a hidden garden, some fun trades that you'll be able to have to explore and expand the world. So, all right, now I've got my little raspberry trifle tucked away. Lily! Oh, and then this is going to be one of the education stations. So I need to actually tidy this place up quite a bit. But this is going to be where you can come and you can speak to somebody about all of the things that you can do here inside of the zoo and in the temperate forest area. And also you can study up different tracks. You can look at this stuffed raccoon. You can look over some of the specimen pieces that we have. We're going to have books that will talk about some facts of things that you can find in North American temperate forest and hopefully some European temperate forest in the future too. Then we've also got a big giant sign that will tell you about some of the actual mushrooms of the world. What they are, the deceiver right over here. I don't know if I'd ever, apparently it's edible with a mild flavor, but I don't know if I would ever want to eat a plant called the deceiver. Then we've got the wood mushrooms, the chanterelles, which we actually can find in our world too. And you work your way down to the sickener and the funnel cap. And then down here to the death cap and the stinkhorn. Whew. Yeah, I would want to be careful for those ones, but these are actual mushrooms that you can find in the real world, and you can learn a little bit about them here too. Which is totally what we are all about here at the zoo. right, come along, Lily. Come along. We need to actually have a... I wonder if the Builders of Light are able to help me find people to actually hire and put into those positions, because gosh, we have a lot of educators and we have a lot of places where I just need help with people like teaching others who visit the zoo more facts about the world. All right, Lily, I just gathered up a whole bunch of mishmashy stuff from the Red Wolf exhibit. Do I want to keep the mushroom garden? I think we'll go ahead and put the mushroom garden in here as well. And I have a lot of herbs, so we're going to put the herb garden in. But the leafy garden and the berry garden and the stalk garden can actually be very, very useful. But this is my little compost bin. So anything that we need to put in here that is a plant that we can compost just goes right on in. I think I always need leaves. I always need leaves for all sorts of projects. Why, hello, vines. All right, so Lily, come on in. We're going to go ahead and put some of these plants away. I should probably figure out how to make some of these compact spruce drawers and add them into the world, because I need spots where I can put my plants, like these kinds of plants. Or maybe I just need to make myself another chest, and I'm going to need a lot of diamonds for that. But who knows? Maybe back at home I actually have diamonds inside of my storage area again. That would be very useful. All right, let's see. We'll put leafy gardens up here. And then I'm just going to put all of my leaves down here for now. And then I'm carrying the dirt around because I'm probably going to need to make some paths. And then these gardens. Where did I put the other garden? Stalk garden, berry garden. I could have sworn I had another type of garden. Huh. Oh well, and then I need to leave the poo somewhere as well. That's going to be a little more conductive. Is that... Okay, there we go. We've got a whole bunch of red wolf poo right there where we can use it as fertilizer in the future. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. All right, I'm going to leave the oak saplings up here because they're pretty. And then the stalk gardens, I kind of feel like those could actually go in the kitchen somewhere, as weird as it sounds. But we'll say they're like little seedlings that we can replant somewhere in the world in the future. All right, and then I've got a few other pieces we can leave behind. I can't believe we cleared out so much stuff from inside of the Red Wolf exhibit, but I'm really happy we did, because it was definitely a little overwhelming for the red wolves. Let's see, and another spot where we can put there. Ah, I love this. I love being able to organize everything so tidy. And is that glass? Oh my goodness, but I don't have enough iron. Because I could have made this iron into a jar for catching all of those beautiful butterflies that we have been seeing. Because if I transform the iron into an empty jar like this, then we can actually start catching all of those beautiful butterflies. But I ran out of shears. So, all right, zookeeper work comes first today. All right, there we go. Made a nice pair of shears. Whew. And there we are. And I actually get to relax inside of my zookeeper station after a day of actually being a zookeeper. And there you go, Lily. And curl up in the bed. Oh, apparently it's not night anymore. So not curl up in the bed, but just unwind in here and maybe eat my raspberry trifle and think about what to do next in the zoo. I love this. And I really love the temperate forest zone, if you guys can't tell. So I know I tend to drag my feet here a little bit, but come on, Lily. That was so cool. I was able to clear all of my inventory out without even having to worry about it. That's really awesome. All right. Well, let's carry on. And we're going to pop over here. And I wonder, I'm going to have to ask if the Builders of Light will possibly know people for employment here in Zoodesia. Because if they're able to hook that up, or maybe Martha can find somebody, then we'll be able to move along even faster. But all right, so we've covered most of the entrance area. Then, of course, we have our white-tailed deer right over here with a whole bunch of beautiful goldfinches who have gathered around the bird feeders that we have put out. The white-tailed deer are extremely popular and populous, especially if you live in the northern, North America area. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of white-tailed deer. Very, very common. You can see their Latin name down here if you want to learn more about that specific species. But there's more to see here in our zoo. And now, oh, look at how much better this looks. Oh, that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. But there is more to see in our zoo, and I need to clip along with our tour. So let's climb up into this beautiful observatory. Oh, look at that. Wow. You can just see woodpeckers that have been sneaking inside, maybe laying eggs in my little enclosure here. You can see straight in where Meadow is peeking out from inside of the red wolf den. And you can get a good view of my home here in Zoodesia 2 right from this spot. And oh, there we go. Next time, we're going to continue wrapping up our tour of the temperate forest area, which apparently is very temperate with the rain at the moment. And we're going to see what else we have already built and what little hidden discoveries I forgot we even tucked away. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.